the unseen, blind and partially sighted people's experiences of domestic abuse.
The following quotes are from interviews held with victims and survivors of domestic abuse during our research. Please note there are themes of abuse and strong language throughout. To respect the privacy of our participants, their voices and images are portrayed by actors. To support the unseen and read the report, please visit visionfoundation.org.uk.
I fell into the trap straight away because I felt like somebody was protecting me and was trying to take care of me and look after me.
I didn't realize at first that it was domestic abuse. I just thought, this is life, if you like.
There was a huge sense of maybe if I wasn't blind, if I wasn't this or if I wasn't that, then he wouldn't hate me.
Even my family said to me, when you did have vision, you didn't leave him. Now you've got nothing. What are you going to do?
Obviously I know who it was, but like other people would say, well, you don't know for sure. How can you know? Because you can't see them.
It's like, go and make me a cup of coffee in the green mug, and you make a cup of coffee in the red mug. So then the red mug comes flying across the room at you. So therefore, that's used as a tool. You're useless. You can't even make a cup of coffee.
It's important to me to stay in my own home. I've been here over 20 years, and I don't feel blind in my own home.
Most people would say horrible words, but he was saying sightless stuff. Like, who is going to go out with you? You can't even see, you blind bitch.
I found her comment more disturbing, almost than the act itself, which was, well, I can see what's going on around you, you can't see what's going on around you, so nobody's going to believe you over me.
I think if we, visually impaired people, were seen as equals, we would be at a bigger advantage of not falling into the trap of being in a domestic violent relationship or anything like that.
It's almost we lose our human identity by saying that we've been through this. They can only see me as this poor, tortured, blind child that, struggled with this adversity.
They really turn on the carer thing, and they often ask authorities or people, can I speak to you in private? And doctors, police, services will speak to them in private. You wouldn't for normal people because of confidentiality.
Relatives will say stuff like, well, men would have left you by now. He's a very good man for sticking by you.
When you can't see, you can't really know what is going on fully. So it's a lot more scarier, and the person who is doing that knows that.
I think there was this cultural attitude that you should be appeasing the males, not just because you're a woman, but because you're blind.
If I had closed blinds, he would open blinds, and it would be like I was told that, no, you didn't actually close them. So it happened for a number of years, to a point where I actually thought that I was crazy.
Especially if it's cultural. I think people are really hesitant because they think they might offend. That's just cultural. That's almost like a reason that it's okay.
Didn't realise that what was happening to me would be classed as domestic abuse. Reinforced by my thinking, I don't know if anyone will take me seriously because I'm a man, and she was actually saying nobody will take you seriously because you're blind.
People feel sorry for him. The last thing they're going to expect to believe is that he is abusing me when I'm the problem.
Please listen. Please help. We need support.
Support the unseen by reading and sharing our latest report. Find out more at visionfoundation.org.uk. The freephone National Domestic Abuse Helpline is available 24 hours a day on 0808 200 247.
If you are concerned about your behaviour or the behaviour of someone you know, there is support available. Call the Respect Phoneline on 0808 802 4040. If you are in immediate danger, please call 999 and ask for the police.